What's going on, friends and neighbors? Good to have you back. Jedi Phoenix with you here once again. As always, if you are new to the channel, I bid you welcome. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, that way you don't miss anything. A little bit of a change of pace on this video, to get away from the lightsabers. I do like to talk about Star Wars in general from time to time, when the opportunity arises. And I was thinking that some of you out there might know somebody who is probably best described as a casual fan of Star Wars. By casual, I mean you can identify a hardcore fan. They know about the sequels, they know about the prequels, they know about the Clone Wars, the Bad Batch, Mandalorian, and all that. The casual fan is probably best described as someone who is familiar with the original trilogy, and that's probably about it. Maybe they've heard about Clone Troopers or whatever. Maybe, probably not. I thought, you know what? Why don't I do a video about what I think might be some good gift ideas for the casual fan that you may know. Again, just a matter of opinion on my part. How much weight you want to put on it is certainly up to you. Starting off, no particular order. If you know someone who is a casual fan, maybe they have these already, maybe they don't. But if they don't, it would not be a bad idea to get them the original trilogy. These, I think we can agree, no matter what degree you are a fan of Star Wars, whether you're a casual fan or a hardcore fan, you cannot go wrong with these. Opinions on the prequels and the sequels vary, but the original trilogy is pretty much a safe bet for any Star Wars fan. And odds are, if they are a casual fan, they don't worry about the special editions versus the unspecial editions, or whatever you want to call them. So, if they don't have this already, I personally think this would be a good place to start. Alright. These, I'm sure, are available, if not DVD, on Blu-ray. I've seen them sold individually. They have the box sets, of course, but I've seen them sold individually, places like Target, Walmart, whatever. So picking one of the, picking a set up shouldn't be a problem at all. Now let's assume that your casual fan already has the movies and already enjoys the movies, and maybe they're a bookworm. There's certainly a lot of Star Wars books out there. Both the current crop and also the so-called Legends continuity. So I think if you know a bookworm who is into Star Wars as a casual fan, they might want to continue the story a little bit. I think you can do very nicely by getting them the Zahn Trilogy, or the Empire Trilogy, as some people call it, by Timothy Zahn. I apologize for the condition of this one. You can tell I've reread these quite a bit. We've got Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and Last Command. These are very easily could be considered the real episodes 7, 8, and 9. Even though it is the Legends continuity, I don't care. The stories are that good. It captures the flow of the original trilogy so well. Mary Jade comes from these stories. Grand Admiral Thrawn comes from these stories. If you know someone who loves to read, they're a casual fan, go with these. Alright? I would say, as far as age appropriate for a kid, someone who is a teenager, or almost a teenager, 11, 12, maybe 10, if they're really into, the older level of books, go for it. All right? Definitely go for it. We are also headed into graduation season. Maybe you have someone who's getting out of high school and is getting ready to go into college. They might want some paraphernalia to decorate the dorm room with. And if they're a casual fan, I would suggest movie posters. Specifically, the original trilogy, the old school artwork, which, if all goes well, I should be able to display for you right here. Okay? My oldest son, when he first started at college, I got him the poster for Star Wars, the original movie. He loved it. You can't go wrong with old school original trilogy. For the classic fan, I think that's definitely a win. All right? So there's another idea. Besides graduation season, we are also heading into Father's Day. All right? Maybe you know a dad or a granddad who is a casual fan. Get him a mug. I have one right here. We got Star Wars on the front, we've got Darth Vader on the back, and we've got his name on the side. Now, I am a lot more than a casual fan, but I think for a casual fan, a mug would still be a safe bet. Doesn't have to be anything too outlandish. You don't have to get a mug that looks like Vader's helmet or Boba Fett's helmet or whatever have you. Something with a simple design for the casual fan. All right? So there's another idea. The last idea that I came up with, speaking specifically to those guys out there with a wife or a girlfriend who may be a casual fan and you want to get them something. I've got 2 words for you. Baby Yoda. Right now the hardcore fans are going, no, it's not Baby Yoda, it's the child, or it's Grogu. Look, it's Baby Yoda. All right, before we know what that Rugrat was, it was Baby Yoda. So get your wife or your girlfriend the stuffed, cuddly Baby Yoda, either Build-A-Bear or whatever they're selling, the official Hasbro plush, And here's why I say that, okay? My wife could generously be described as a casual fan, if I'm being generous. She knew about the original trilogy. She put up with, the boys and I liking it. She endured the special editions while we were going out when they came into the theaters. She went with me to humor me. She knew the basics of it. She knew who the main characters were. She knew Darth Vader was Luke's father. There were some things about it she did like. She did like the Phantom Menace. I will say that. And, when it came time for Star Wars, Halloween, we dressed up as Star Wars characters, and she had the Leia, the wig with the cinnamon buns on the side. You know the one I mean. So she didn't have a problem with any of that. But my point is, she was very much a casual fan. And then she laid eyes on Baby Yoda and hit levels of fandom previously reserved for Patrick Swayze. All right? She saw that little thing and she started gushing like, oh my goodness, he's so cute and fluffy and cuddly. I just want to pick him up and squeeze him. Oh, God, I love it. And I remember looking at her and going, what would you do with my wife? And even she couldn't help but laugh about it. She didn't know what Mandalorian was. She didn't know, any of that. All she knew was Baby Yoda, and that was it. So, my point to you is, if someone like her can gush over that thing, no matter what degree of casual fan, your wife or your girlfriend is, get a Baby Yoda, something she can cuddle, and you're fine. All right? That's pretty much it. If you have any suggestions of what a casual fan could get for a gift, please leave it in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please hit that subscribe button. I don't want you to miss on anything that I've got coming down. Until I see you in the next video, be good, be well, be safe, be happy.